was supposed to work tonight, like always, but I decided to go to bed early, and since I'm going to bed early, I might as well draw for a little bit. So, in case you are up as well and willing, I'm happy to have you join me, because tomorrow's a day off, thank goodness, and I wanted to redraw this thing that I drew 10 years ago. I still think it's cute, but I just want to do a better version of it, just like a happy, cute little Thanksgiving pinup. And there's the original. I'm knocking it back. I found this picture of Marilyn Monroe. I like this pilgrim costume better than the one I concocted. It's a little more iconic. So I'm just going to take Marilyn's costume and take it from there. Let's see how fast I can do this. Animator pencil, animator pencil. And also, I have foregone any kind of music because I'm so sick of getting copyright claims. And I was searching for some royalty-free public domain music that I could be sure would not be any kind of problem, but I was wasting precious moments when I could have been drawing. So I decided to just, take a chance and do a silent stream. So, got some people in the chat. Hello, Infinite Tony, Samurai Fighter Chick, hiya, Queen of Cats, hi Lee. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe, she's absolutely gorgeous. She's just impossible to dislike. There's other actresses I like more, but Marilyn she definitely has what they called it. Let's take a look. Yeah, she's got the hat. Collar. Can't argue with that collar. Just gonna keep this as inspiration over here. I think the head needs to be a little bit bigger. I've been meaning to do live streams a lot more often lately, but I've just been so sideswiped by life for the last year. There we go. We got a little bit of Freddie Moore action going on. That's what I was originally trying to do. I was trying to do cute Freddie Moore girls. They always have like these lopsided pigtails. They're always so cute. I don't want this arm to get in the way. Let's see if I can find a better position. Yeah, that'll work. The chat's going. Ooh, I already missed. Let me scroll up. Hey! Oh, Cliff says, Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Cliff. Yo, Cerberus said, awesome, on time. Yes, you are. And CHR Perez says, hola, hola to you. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Sicheskators. I hope I said that right. Infinite Tony says, talking about me? Oh, it's because my hair is down. I feel like I always look like, what's her name? Morticia. Red Dragon says, hello. And, ooh, already something happened. Something happened already. I heard a blurp. I don't know what that was. Let me make sure it wasn't a super chat. Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Am I on YouTube? Doesn't seem to be showing up. Oh, yep. There it goes now. Alright, just want to make sure that if it was a super chat, I didn't miss it. And, oh, for everyone who's on YouTube, I know I'm late to the game, but there was something called super stickers that people can buy now, and I really want to make my own custom ones, and I think I saw other people creating their own custom super stickers, and I can't find anything of how to do that. So if anybody knows, can you point me to the right resource? Oh, and Ruby Red, I just says, do I have an Instagram? I do. I'm just Joe the Zet. I'm Joe the Zet or Joanna Davidovich everywhere. So let's go back to the chat. CHR Perez says, ¿Alguien sabe español? I don't know Spanish, but I can pick up a word or two. Greetings from Mexico. Aw, I wish I was in Mexico right now. Near the beach. I miss the beach. And Cliff says, tenemos unos cuantos aquí. Means I have many ones here, I think. Pues claro, como no. But of course, why not? Pero que español hablan ustedes. But Spanish they speak. Español, I don't know exactly. El mío es el boricua. Sorry, I was challenging myself. I was like, maybe I can decipher this. Darn. I dropped the ball on Spanish. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, somebody said the pilots for Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. I haven't seen Hell of a Boss, but I did finally watch Has Been Hotel, and I really enjoyed it. It was shocking. There was so much about it that was I only knew the little clips, like 30 seconds. I didn't get to see the whole animatic. So it was all mostly a surprise to me. But I think it says a lot, this day and age, that you can be shocking. And I laughed out loud quite a few times, and I don't know, I hope somebody throws Vivian like a couple $1 million, because I think it's really original and really appealing, and I enjoyed it. But now I gotta check out Hell of a Boss. And my suspicions were right that Alistair is totally the coolest character. Do you ever notice that pilgrim outfits look an awful lot like witches? A thing. Why aren't my overlays working? Always something, you know. I thought I had fixed this. I thought I had a workaround. But no. Chat overlay. Display capture. Oh well, it's another thing for me to figure out. Yikes. Oh, Ronald is here. Hey. Ron says, hey, how do I feel about the COPPA clarification saying they realize that not all animation is for children, that there exists adult and all ages animated content? Did that help alleviate my concerns? No, because that was written in a blog post. That's not actually codified in the law. It's like, I mean, the regulation itself hasn't changed. It's just, it's not a clarification. It's the FTC just saying things. Until they actually change what's codified and give, and just because they say, we realize that, you know, people do these things, we get it, we're hip, unless they provide like the exact, very specific and clear guidelines for what we can and cannot do, I'm not going to feel better, because the whole problem in the beginning was that this was nebulous. And all it says to me is that they don't care, that they just don't care. And I'm always suspicious of things that are done in the name of protecting the children. That's usually when they sneak in really horrible stuff. And I suspect they were really surprised at this outcry, which is why they felt compelled to say something, to hope that they would hope that this attention would go away. But I think people are just of the mind, it's like there's no way to know what it's going to look like until it happens. Look, I'm still struggling to fight the algorithm when it comes to copyright claims, not just with music that's in public domain. Like my actual student film, where I made that thing from scratch, sound, pictures, everything, and it's still being claimed by other people because of an algorithm, because of mistakes. And you know, it doesn't matter that they're not targeting me, it's just a mistake. I still have to deal with it, and there's still very little recourse for people who, you know, don't have lawyers on retainer. So yeah, it's, you know, but it's really not a big deal, honestly, because I'm not making anything close to an income from YouTube. The plan was that someday, soon, I would start making videos more regularly and try to create not an income, but just something, like I said, something that justifies the time I spend on making YouTube videos. So that would mean like a couple $100 a month, you know, nothing huge, but just something that's like promises a future. And now I just don't think that's going to happen. They keep coming up with ways to not pay YouTubers. Let me just make sure that wasn't a super chat. Oh, it was a super chat. Hey, Austin Calista, thank you so much. Hope you have a fun Thanksgiving. Thanks, Austin. I hope you have a fun one too. And thanks for the super chat. And someone you don't know, says, howdy, YouTube gave free super chat, so here you go. I feel like you deserve it after your work to find some of my best memories from childhood. Thanks. Aw. You're welcome, someone you don't know. That's very generous. And how do you get those free super chats? There is so much about YouTube that I am not aware of. Okay. And classified information says, this looks super cute. Thank you. And hello, some people joining in from Twitch. Hi, Reese Palilla. I like saying that. And in response to the question, what am I doing? Phil Ox responded, girls. which is true. And Ego Rodimus says, Hell of a Boss is so good. I gotta check that out. And Ron says, the only thing I didn't care for in Has-Been was that it was so fast and spastic that all those details in the background and such, I have a hard time seeing them all like background gags. I like the character designs, but I think some of them are a little too busy and could be simplified. But that's just me. I'm an old man. I do not envy the cleanup artists on Has-Been. I just don't. Like, when I was animating Alistair, I was like, I'm so glad I don't have to clean this up. So they had their work cut out for them. But, you know, when it's, you know, really busy and visually rich, it's being released as a digital thing right away. So, you know, you can stop, you can pause, you can, like you have, rather than something that's just broadcast or something in a movie, you can really take a moment to appreciate everything that's on screen. I just like how it looks different, it's original, it feels fresh. And I also I have kind of a pet peeve with depictions of hell that don't seem all that bad. Like, I remember when Constantine went down to hell in the last season of Legends of Tomorrow, it looked like my neighborhood. I was just, how is this hell? That bar looks kind of cool, you know? So, but with Has-Been Hotel, hell looks like exciting and colorful, but I don't want to be there. I just enjoyed having this little window into it. And it's an interesting world that I want to know more about. It's a world where it definitely doesn't feel safe. Excuse me. And if the premise is everyone is awful and poor Charlie wants to rehabilitate people so that they have a chance of ascending to heaven, yeah, you want to get a sense of hopelessness at the very beginning. Just everyone is terrible and belongs to be suffering in hell for all eternity. And I'm really interested to find out, like, I don't know anything about these characters beyond what they look like, really. I don't know any of the backstory. So I'd be really anxious to know, have the story revealed about Charlie's family. What is it like to be born in hell? Are any other people born in hell? You know, it's an interesting idea for something that's been visited so many times. The idea of hell as a civilization of its own. This one still feels really, really fresh. And that's why I wanted to be a part of it. And I hope someday I'll get to be part of more of Vimsy's work. Okay, I like this pilgrim lady, but she seems... yeah. Let's shift her hips a little bit. Should she have a kicky leg? What a silly question. You should always have a kicky leg. Oh my gosh, I've already spent too much time on this. There goes my going to bed early goal. let's knock this back. I'll do one cleanup pass. Just one, Johnny. Oh, and I should say. Nope, 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 nope. Get out of here, get out of here. Oh my god. Get out of here. Thanksgiving Pinup 2019. Did I misspell it? Sort of. And something just happened that I don't know what, because something's messed up on my OBS. As usual. As usual. Was it a super chat? Yes, it was. Aw, someone you don't know again. I want to use these super chats to help out smaller channels because I don't think any others will stream before they expire. So thanks for staying up late. Aw, cool. Someone you don't know, just out of curiosity, how does one acquire these free super chats? Maybe other people can get them? Maybe. Kirby. I'm behind on the chat. Let's see. Don't have music, so I'm gonna sing a song. Oh, I made a sale? Classic Harley shirt. Cool. I need to make more shirt designs. I've actually been selling like several. Like more than one a month. Almost 5. Yellow Server says, at the moment, the animation community is dead because YouTube pretty much messed it up. We'll see. I've been trying to find out more inside track stuff from Channel Frederator. They said they've been freaking out, but they're going to have a live stream on Friday where they clear things up. Ruby Red says, want to say good luck with the COPPA stuff. You're right, Stacy, it is a mess. Yeah. And Sechescator says, what do you think about Villainous? I haven't checked in on Villainous. I was supposed to do some stuff for that too, but it just sort of went away. I don't know. What's the fella's name behind it? Yeah. M-Class Podcast says, it's a frustrating system that seems built specifically to make certain you can't make a living from YouTube. It's a shame all around. That's kind of how I feel. It's just a sort of a big catch-22 situation. And Ronald says, some alternative to YouTube will come around and we'll look back at YouTube the way we look back at Tumblr and MySpace. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm just not quite sure what my next step will be. But, you know. And Jared Martinez says, have you thought about doing Twitch or Picarto? I am actually streaming to both Twitch and Picarto right now, at this moment. Yep, online on Picarto and online at Twitch. I don't think nobody's watching on Picarto. I've got 3 people on Twitch. And Facebook says it is sending data. Let me see if Facebook is online. Doesn't seem to be. That's annoying. Come on, Facebook, what's up? Oh well. Can't win them all. Yeah, for some reason, it's just not working. And it's supposedly on LinkedIn too, but yeah, if there's any other platforms people like, just let me know. I'll do them all. Oh my gosh, I got another super chat from someone you don't know. just sent me another. That is so sweet. Thank you. This is probably going to be my entire YouTube income for this month. Does anybody else know about these free super chats that YouTube is handing out? Yeah. I'm just gonna try and get to the bottom of the chat so I can get back to drawing. Ooh, I do have someone from Periscope. Hello, Haiti_S. Thank you for the kind words. And Comic Court asked, do I watch a lot of CW stuff? The Flash is my jam. I kind of hate watch all of the CW. I had to drop out of a couple shows because they were irritating me too much. Like, yeah, we're still watching Flash. We're hanging in there with Flash, and we are looking forward to the Crisis on Infinite Earths, because I still feel like Brandon Routh, when he was cast in Superman Returns, was too young, but he's the right age now, so I'm excited to see him as Superman at the right age, and I think he's a great actor, and I don't think he's used properly on Legends. I don't think anybody's used properly on Legends. The last season was really silly, and there was a couple good laughs, but it's almost like they don't care, and that's just I don't like it when I can see people not caring. It could be like another Doctor Who if they cared a little bit, but they always go for the easy, lazy joke. Not always. That's why I finished watching the last season, but it's just really a petting zoo or whatever, amusement park, whatever that was, just whatever. And I get that superhero shows are supposed to be somewhat silly, or I just felt like they did not care. And they had Constantine. Constantine is such a good show, and Matt Ryan is such a good actor, and he nails that character. And they just barely know how to write him. It's very frustrating. But I'm still in for Supernatural, even though that's not an Arrowverse show, but I've always really liked Supernatural, and I have a friend who explained, and I get that it's not a great show, I get it, but a friend who also watches Supernatural explained it this way, is like, it's like going to see your friends in a play, and it's not a great play, but you really want your friends to do well. That perfectly sums up how I feel about the show. Like, I love the actors so much, all the actors, and I feel like they're my friends, and I want them to do well. And I also have no idea where this season is going. Just no idea. And I haven't been this sort of not knowing about anything in a long time when it comes to television, so I'm very interested to see what happens, although I'm pretty confident I'm going to be disappointed. Yeah, I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to keep her hair flat, maybe bunch it out in the back. Yeah, it doesn't need to be in both places. There's just like a lack of rhythm here. she should be doing this. She should be coming out. Hips should be coming out. Yeah, that's what should be happening. Why didn't I draw that? Stupid, stupid. Come on. Come on, it's midnight. I need to be better than this. Canta guitarra Maria. Maybe she'll have just tiny feet. Tiny feet. She's got them tiny feet. Give them a low down beat, and they're much easier to draw. Now, there's one artist who is talking about the discipline of working digitally, saying just resist the temptation to zoom in. Treat it like it was paper, because on paper you can't zoom in. But I'm not zooming. What if she was teeny tiny? I'm cheating. I'm cheating so much. Taking a shortcut. Then I'll have some lunch. Not really, but I just wanted to end on a rhyme. Well, I think that's a much more appealing shape than before. It's got a little more rhythm. I think it's cuter. Oh, I heard a jingle jangle. Oh, wow. Someone you don't know says, with the free super chats, no idea how to get them, just opened up live chat, and YouTube told me I have 4 that expire November 29th. Huh. Well, everybody check your live chat, see if you have any free super chats. I'll take them. And I'm behind on the chat. I'm sorry, I'm gonna skip down a little bit. So all these are probably from Cherry Blossom says, my little sister saw The Princess and the Frog and she's wondering if the almost there scene was made by me. No, but I love that scene. That's my favorite part of the movie. Ooh, and Yellow Cerberus says free super chats come from YouTube Premium free trial. That's cool. And Opinions also says come from Premium. Cool. And Hat McDonald says, so how's it different from regular chat then? Well, super chat means you pay a little extra money and it shows up in a little special highlighted area so I see them. And so I zoom right to it if you had a specific question you really wanted me to see, or to make sure that, because right now I'm scrolling through the chat and I can't get to everything. Oh, and Cherry Blossom said, see ya Cherry Blossom. And Yellow Cerberus says, Supergirl is the show that I occasionally hate watch. The special effects are like Microsoft Paint bad. I gave up on Supergirl. But I really, really liked how they did Martian Manhunter. I liked the actor, and I liked the look. Like, he actually looked like Martian Manhunter. Which, I don't know why, but CW seems hell-bent against depicting these comic book characters the way they're supposed to look most of the time. But they did it with Martian Manhunter. I was really, really happy. But honestly, Supergirl sometimes, I was like, did someone in middle school write this? It was just unbearable at times. And I don't like the actress very much. I mean, she's fine, I guess, but she just seems like such... I just don't understand why they have to rip off everything from Superman. Like, every storyline. I recognized half a dozen Superman storylines that they just repurposed for Supergirl. And it was really annoying. It's like, you don't even have to be steeped in comic book mythos in order to get these characters. Just freaking watch the animated series. Just watch a couple episodes. You'll get it. And my actual favorite DC thing right now is the DC Superhero Girls show, the Lauren Faust version. It's really funny. And I love this version of Supergirl from that show. Just, she's all force and no discipline, and she's punk rock and lazy and gross. And she's just got a lot of personality. Her own personality. Which is great. Kara on the CW show is just a girl Superman. She's Clark Kent. She's... I mean, why did they make her a reporter? Like, an aspiring reporter? That's so dumb. Anyway, that's my rant. I didn't even get to the bottom of the chat yet. Oh, talking about Supernatural now. That was a while ago. I have to go back down. Bucket Capacity says, those hips are a Thanksgiving miracle. And Comic Court says, Supernatural used to be good to me from seasons 1 to 5. 6 was a bit iffy, but after that I just got tired of the plot for each season after 6. Oh yeah, I can't even remember the plot for most of that show, but I like those actors. I like the way they interact with each other. They feel like friends to each other and to the audience. It's like, it's a show where everyone is rooting for the heroes. They're just very, very likable. And I'm glad that Supernatural is ending, because I want to see these actors do other things. Like, I want to see Jensen Ackles in a proper movie. I think he's so great. And he's really funny. I want to see him do comedy, and like, he could be such a great action comedy star. And he's also a great dramatic guy. Like, his performance, just his vocal performance in Under the Red Hood was really, really fantastic. Why is he still alive? Just sent chills up my spine. said that. I'm sorry. If you haven't seen Under the Red Hood, go see it and forget what I just said. Forget the line I just said. I mean, out of context, it's not really a spoiler, but it's such a good scene. That's Batman. As God intended. Am I ever going to make it to the bottom of the chat? Like, people keep saying goodbye before, and it's 10 minutes later before I have a chance to say goodbye. Classified information. Less sleep, more art time. Yellow Server says, yeah, Melissa Benoist is rather unlikable. I think she was the wrong choice, especially when you compare her to the likes of Gal Gadot. I know that it's movies, but attitude matters. I 100% agree. Gal Gadot, or Gal Gadot, there's a waiting for Gadot. I don't think she's a tremendously good actress, but she's so likable. She's so appealing. And I think, what's her face, Melissa Benoist, or whatever, I think she was cast because she just looks good in the Supergirl costume. And she does. But there's just this quality about her that's just like, you know, just, she's like, I'm so cute, and I know it. I'm just adorable. Don't you love me? Just, psh. She doesn't have much humanity. And even for a silly show about a silly superhero, you need humanity. You need personality beyond, look at me. Yeah. Comic Court says, DC Superhero Girls is amazing, so glad it's on Netflix. I'm glad someone else is watching it. I wish more people would talk about it. Antler Dart says they're also getting too old to do a lot of the stunts. Supernatural guys? Possibly. I think they still look good. Yellow Cerberus says Red Hood was the first voice acting gig Jensen Ackles had. Wow. You're right, he did commit. Oh, and Yellow Cerberus says, I hope Jared doesn't let his troubles take him over. I didn't know he was troubled. He seems so sweet. What's going on with him? Do I have to look it up? And COPPA said, Antler Dart says, do I think COPPA... I made it down to the bottom of the chat. Thank goodness. Whoa. Do I think COPPA is going to affect the animation industry? I have no idea. Time will tell. I'm just changing my game plan. That's all. So, I might even, and I've gone on and on against film festivals before, but I might just return to making film festival films for exposure and connections that way. Let's see, how's this looking? Cheat away, I'm cheating. Let's give her a little garter. Why not? Oops, I forgot her mug of delicious beer. Harvest time beer. I'm not entirely sure that beer was a part of the thirst Thanksgiving. Little Freudian slip there. But it must have been, because everyone drank beer back then. And beer is, grain-based, so sure. I don't like beer. I don't know anything about it. Something about Mesopotamia. Her arm looks super weird. Because that's not how an arm works, genius. Marginally better. Okay. I'm gonna cheat a little bit more, and hopefully that's the extent of my cheating days. Oh, I heard another rinky-ding. Again, from someone you don't know. Cool. Someone asked what super chats are. This was from a couple minutes ago. Did this not show up before? 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone asked what super chats are. They're like chats, but with a tip. Here's a tip. Spicy V8 sucks. Bonus tip, keep up the good work and have a great time. Thank you for all the tips. I appreciate it, someone you don't know. Is that somebody that you don't know? Antler Dart says, Jared got arrested recently for a bar fight? No. I bet he didn't start it. I bet he was leaping to the defense of someone who was shorter than he is, which is everyone on Earth. Aw, I hope he's okay. Jared got arrested a couple weeks back for allegedly assaulting 2 employees at a bar. He also owns the bar. He assaulted 2 of his own employees? Jared, no. Don't do that. And Polymorphic Black Steve says, speaking of connections, I'm curious, how do you make connections in the art or animation industry? I actually talk about that specifically in my How to Make It in Animation video. If I remember, I'll post the link at the end. But basically, you go online and connect with people that you like. You post your own work. And a big thing that is also very important, meeting people face to face, is attending conventions. And, and being super cool and well, as cool as one can be. As one is not. I'm not cool. But you'd be surprised once you start putting yourself out there. And the best connections you will make are connections of people that you have worked with. Like, that is the strongest, thickest branch on your tree of networking, your tree of life. People who you have worked with, people who have worked with you, who trust you, and are happy to recommend you for work when they have overflow, which does happen. Yeah. I take recommendations very seriously because it reflects on you. If you recommend somebody who turns out to be a total poop, then you don't look good to that client anymore, as it's a bit of a betrayal. But if you're pleasant to work with, you respect deadlines, you take criticism well, there's no reason at all that people wouldn't respect you. People are hungry for competency in this industry, and eagerness and willingness. And I'm off on a tangent again. But yeah, look up on my YouTube page. It's probably one of my more recent videos, even though it's like 2,000 years old. I don't even know. But yeah, there's a section in it on networking. It's got a little robot. This girl has such tiny feet. Okay. Well, I'm not going to finish this sketch out much more than this. Let's see, what was this color? I'm just going to sample this color. I just like this bright orange. Let's see, that's the sketch I started with. Well, all of a sudden I like that original drawing more. I hate it when that happens. Her leg needs to be kickier. Why did I forgo the kickiness? So did YouTube ever work? I mean, Facebook ever work? Man. It didn't. What is going on? And I was supposed to get I was supposed to join my I started a Discord and I was supposed to link that here. Nothing works. I've got too many things I'm trying to hook together. Oh, Krug Smash. Hi, Krug Smash. I forgot to type something. And Beowulf's Wigloff says, did you see that Disney removed Grunkle Stan's hat symbol from Gravity Falls on Disney+? I think that was a copyright thing. I remember seeing a little blurb about that. Yeah, I think that was a copyright thing with the Shriners logo. Like, it was too similar and didn't fall under parody. But yeah, I haven't gotten Disney+. I just have too many streaming services. Which sucks though, because I really want to see The Mandalorian. I've seen pictures of Baby Yoda and he looks so cute. I just want to draw him. I just want to draw him right now. No. Maybe later. Okay. Let's see. Graphite stick, why not? I'm a cheat. Cheat and cheat. I'm just gonna do a film when I should have painted. How'd the original look again? That's a yucky color. It's a little better. Not perfect. Just gonna do nothing elaborate, just something. Should that be? That should be more gray. I'll tell you what, that buckle should be yellow. And this buckle. And these buckles. So many buckles. Saves. Did I make it to the bottom of the chat? Chatter about Over the Garden Wall. Yeah, it's very inspiring for the way they approached it, and I like it. Feels really magical. It does, and that's hard to do, and people don't often aspire for that kind of feeling anymore. Oh, and Yellow Silver says, apparently 9 out of 10 green animators are fired after the first 12 months, usually because they don't listen to critique. I'm not aware if that's correct, but I don't, feels right. I'm going to cite you from now on. Aw, and thank you. Burbfloof says, love your art style. Thank you. Aw. And M-Class Podcast says, did I ever catch any guff for having a retro-inspired style? In school, the professors were always pushing for the newest, most modern aesthetics. I don't know. I've never received any guff. I don't take any guff. I guess that's... No one's ever bothered to give me guff because they know I won't take it. No, I do get a little guff. I get some guff for... I keep saying that now. I can't stop saying it. For being too cartoony. Like the job that I have right now, I had to revise a whole lot because I was being too cartoony. And I resist that at first, just like, but I'm not too I'm the perfect amount of cartoony. This is, this is cartoony perfection. But you hired me to be cartoony. I'm gonna be cartoony. But no, they were right. It was inappropriate for what they wanted. So I had to just really try to uncartoonify myself and take the guff. But yeah, I just like Freddie Moore styles. And her eyes are just way different sizes. That's better. I get knocked down and I get up again. Ain't no one gonna keep me down. I don't know how I feel about this gray. I don't like this gray. This seems like the exact same kind. Come on, get it together, kitten. This is better. A little reddish gray. Just a suggestion of a color, not really a color. And let's get some pink at the knees and elbows because I saw somebody do that once, and now I'm always going to do that forever because I think it's great. Some blush, elbows, knees, and knees, breast, there. So don't wave your flags, just wave your beer as we slowly turn to clay, and we'll all get drunk and sing this song till there's nothing more to say. Till there's nothing more to say. Till there's nothing more to say. Yep. Okay, so here we are now. There we go then. All that's in the group. I must be getting tired because I'm practicing my accents now, and I know that must be very irritating for people, especially all my international friends who actually speak with proper accents. There we go, so that was the original. Cute enough, but I had some problems with it. I just wanted to redo it. And I think I will sign it now. Lorem Ipsum, that's the name I'm going by now. Just kidding. Kiepdio. Datnjep. Datnjet. Designers is my favorite because it is a retro-y font. And I need to update my website. Sometimes I feel embarrassed putting my URL anywhere because I'm like, it's so out of date. I have not had a chance to update it at all in a long time. And I will talk with this cadence for the next few minutes while I finish signing my name. I need to come up with a cooler signature. Let's try J, squiggle squiggle, a D, squiggle squiggle, 19. Okay. Yeah. J. I'll figure it out. Someday when people like really ask me to sign things, someday I'll have to figure out a cooler signature. They need shadows. Just something on the bottom to indicate a ground plane. Don't they? What is going on? What is happening? Ugh. I've got to stop doing things. Okay, I'm going to save this as a ping. And I will post that in a second. I've been meaning to do a rogue pinup. That'll have to wait. I want to do a Gusto t-shirt design. I think it's almost there. And a dot. She's basically there. Maybe I'll just try cleaning her up right now. It'll only take a couple minutes. Feeling cute. What do you think? Hashtag feeling cute or no hashtag? I don't know how I feel about this. I just want people to like it. Okay. Charcoal perfection. Should I do this a little rougher? Or should I get a really smooth inker? That's pretty smooth. Okay, let's see how quickly I can ink this. Oh, I should check the chat. Secheskators says, do I do commissions? Not really. Not right now. I'm still really underwater with my job. So all of my time goes into just trying to hit my deadlines. And plus, commissions, I have done them in the past sometimes, but they always stress me stress me out because I always feel like I'm disappointing people. And then I end up spending too much time on it, and I'm just like, well, this isn't really worth it monetarily, so I really have to be in a sweet spot where I feel pretty confident before I have to be feeling confident and having lots of spare time before I do commissions. M-Class Podcast said, I stuck so hard to signing things in cursive for decades because I thought I had to until I finally decided to just sign in quick, fun big letters with an exclamation point instead. Suddenly I was free. That's funny. Something about has been, something about Skillshare. And Casey Nozemti Siva says, what am I going to do? An animation stream? I'm waiting. I do what I can do. I have a few ideas for shorts. Like there's one thing I have to animate to just get it off my chest. It's probably not going to be interesting to most people, but it's just something I have to do to set my mind at ease, explain myself a little bit. So hopefully when this job is over in the spring, I'm going to take a little bit of time off to just do this short. That probably nobody will like but me, but there will be a good bit of animation there, and when I am ready, I will definitely be streaming that. I can't draw circles. Come on, baby, I know you're in there. Come on. Who's a good circle? Who's a good circle? You're a circle. This isn't working. Why did that look so much cuter there? Okay, well, still some problems here. Let's look at this down here. Knock it back. To rethink. I need to rethink her head. Hard. She's so cute that when she's not perfectly cute, she just seems really wrong. So whenever I draw the Warners, I would always draw a dot with like the roundest head of any of them. Doesn't seem to be. I'm getting there. You know what? I'm gonna save that for another time. This was the goal, and I did it. It only took an extra hour. So I'm gonna take one quick look at the chat, and was there anything I missed? Gumroad, is that Kyle Webster stuff? Cool. Well, I just want to thank everybody for joining this, again, another impromptu stream. And thank you again for the super chats. Did I miss any? Nope, don't think. I appreciate the super chats so much. And yeah, hopefully next time I'll get all the kinks worked out for whatever OBS is going through. And words? Do I have more? I don't think I do. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. See you next time. Bye.